Finally there. So, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And I've forgotten to do something, but I'll do later. Anyway, welcome guys. As I promised, today is today. We had planned this thing last week, but today I have a great friend, a visitor that is here to show us. As you see the title, the process step by step for the green card. As you know, this is the time for green card, guys. I think we are left like I think with 1 month, but I don't know. He will tell us. So yeah, let us welcome our visitor for today. And guys, take biro. Let me give you 1 minute. Take your pen and take a pen and take a notebook so that you can write the process of how to apply for green card. Because even those people who have won, they also tried. So, and it's free. Even if we pay, I think it's a little bit amount. So without wasting any time, let me welcome my visitor for today. And we hear what he has for us. So welcome, my friend. Karibu.
Yeah, thank you so much. Hey, leo niko Ujerumani.
Ujerumani, I tell you.
Amazing. After a long delay, finally the time is here. Yeah.
Finally. I think like 3 months.
I'm
But
telling you.
do you know, I didn't want to disturb you because I knew you had a process of going to hospital, coming back,
Yeah.
So I was I didn't want to disturb you. I understood. But now I can see you are even 10 years younger. You are back, you're happy, you look nice. So welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me here. It's a great honor. Yeah. I
Thank
feel
you,
like an international person today.
my dear. All the way in Germany. Welcome.
Yes, so my name is call me MkenyaMarekani for now. So that's my YouTube channel. We talk a lot about Americans, how we demystify life in America, basically. And we talk about how you can come to the US. There are so many ways that you can come to the US.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I feature a lot of Kenyans here in the US doing different business, how they came, so that you can see. When I was in Kenya personally, I never saw any person on YouTube talking to us about life in America, how you can come. So, and definitely it's a good platform for just giving you hope and to let you know that anybody can come to the US, anybody can migrate to the US, and there are so many, a dozen of opportunities, a gazillion of opportunities, if I may say. Yeah, so make sure you go to my YouTube and subscribe and get the content there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have a lot of content. You are
yes.
you're amazing. You're a musician. You are how do you call them? You play those things. I don't know how I
Yeah,
can call them.
instruments.
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 You
Yeah,
are
yep.
dad. You are content creator. You are everything. I always
Yes.
tell people you are my star. Kaseleb. You don't. Yeah, it's true. I don't have celeb friends, but when I went to Instagram and I saw you have 11,000, I was like, what? So you are my celeb, and I'm so happy to
Wow,
have
wow.
you here and
Yes.
to communicate with you.
Hmm.
So, oh, I'm not even seeing the chat. Oh my God, Lucille. Okay, and Rita, baby, welcome, guys. Welcome. Just say hi. Say hi to Gary. Kenya. I'm MkenyaMarekani. I know
Yes.
most of us we are there, so we know you, and I know they will still come here. So yeah, should we start, or do you have something else to add?
Yeah. No, we can start. We can start. Let's go ahead. Hit the
Mhm.
bull by the by the horn. So,
Okay.
uh, it's the season for green card. Maybe let me just say something a little bit before we
Yeah.
go to the. Uh,
Yeah. Exactly. About the expectation of green card, and yeah, welcome.
so so the green card lottery is one of the routes to come to the US, and now it's officially open. It started in October 6th, and it will go to November 9th. So, guys, we are here to just tell you that you have this chance to go there, apply. It's free. Nobody should charge you for this. And the form is a one-page form, which is very simple.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you require very little information to fill this form. Anybody
Wow.
can fill. You can fill it from your phone. You can fill it if you don't have access to good internet or smartphone. You can go to a cyber cafe and let them help you fill. And they should charge you the amount of, like, per hour. Who wanna charge per hour? If it's 1 shilling per hour, that's what they're gonna charge you.
Mm-hmm.
They will not charge you extra because you're filling a green card. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I always like to emphasize the fact that there's a lot of Kenyans and Africans and people all over the world who are scammed during this period.
Okay.
So point number one that you need to know is, make sure you go to the legit website. And
Mm-hmm.
the legit website is, what we have. It's called dvprogram.state.gov. That's the place where you need to go. That's a
Mm-hmm.
place where you find this website, and once you click there, you will see US Department of State, Bureau of Consular Affairs, electronic visa, applicant entry system 12.8. Okay. If you are not in any site that ends with a .gov, just know it's a fake website, because any American platform that is for
Mm-hmm.
public communication, it ends with .gov.
What does
So,
.gov means? Sorry to ask.
government, state.
Ah,
This is state
govern.
government.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Gov.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yes, yes. So, definitely, if you don't see anything, and why am I emphasizing on this issue is because, for instance, if today you go Google green card, or you Google um, just DV lottery. DV
Mm-hmm.
lottery is also okay. Let me just say this. DV lottery is the
Mm-hmm.
event itself. Then once you come to the US is when you get that green card. Actually, it's green. It's not. It's
Ah.
green
Okay.
actually. Yeah,
Okay.
the card you get for you to live and work legally here in the US, it's a green card, and it's actually color green. It has a lot of green marks.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you will find a lot of fake websites, people
Okay.
asking you for money, people
Mm-hmm.
asking you them before, but I want to confirm today that green card process is free.
Okay.
Once
Nobody
you
should pay.
want, not nobody should pay. Nobody should pay. Yeah. So once you enter into this website, dvprogram.state.gov.
Mm-hmm.
Voila, you get electronic diversity visa program. Then
Okay.
this application is all online.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
Yeah.
for you to be able to at least qualify, you have to at least submit your entry in between the 6th of October to
Mm-hmm.
the 9th of November. Don't wait the last minute. Don't wait
9th
until
of
the last
November.
minute.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yes, don't wait until the last minute, because a lot of people do that mistake, and then you end up rushing. Even, it happens to any website. When
Mm-hmm.
everybody is bombarding in a certain website, it's
Mm-hmm.
bound to hang. So
Okay.
don't wait until that last minute when thousands of people or millions of people are also waiting for that opportunity for the last day,
Mm-hmm.
so that you have an ample time right now to just, if your picture is not correct, you have an
Mm-hmm.
ample time to change.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wait until that last minute. Okay. And
Okay.
this process is all online, so mtu asikuambie ati will pay us, will bring you the diversity, will bring you the green card. I mean there are so many lies and facades surrounding this issue of green card, and a lot of people fall victim. That's why Mkenya Marekani is here to enlighten you, so that you get the information that you
Yeah.
need.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not a professional, but I'm telling you, so you just benefit. If it's
Mm-hmm.
not you, maybe you can share it with your cousin, you can share it with your brother,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a good information. So once you enter the DV program, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
see DV 23 instructions.
Okay.
Okay, there's so many instructions here that I have done a whole, like, 3 videos, 4 videos in my channel about these
Okay.
instructions, because they're very important. You have to know the instructions of a DV lottery.
Okay.
You have to know
Before we
if
go for
only
the instruction, let me welcome guys. Thank you guys for being there. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah, thank you so much for being there. Now I can see all of you: Karen, Gaudacia, Susan, Lily, Monica Karinge, Rita, Lucille. In Facebook we have Lily. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Instructions.
okay. So we have a bunch of instructions here. We have also like who qualifies for a
Mm-hmm.
green card. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna tackle that in a little bit so that you can at least understand. I don't know if I let's see. No, it will go to another. It will go to another. Um, so let's see. Mm. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna talk briefly about the instructions because there's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, there are like 15 instructions that you need to know. Number one, your name. Your name is very important. You have to write your name that
Mm-hmm.
is the same as your passport. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Again, you have to identify yourself as a male or female.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you might think it's obvious, but nowadays we have people who have
Both.
transitions from one gender.
Hiya.
So
That's true, by the way.
obvious. It's not
Mm.
obvious. Okay.
Yeah.
You have to know if your country is eligible. Like in Africa, Nigeria is not eligible.
Okay.
So
Oh,
yeah,
Nigeria and
yeah.
Tanzania. Oh, I think Tanzania. Oh,
No, Tanzania is eligible.
it's eligible.
Yeah.
I think
So
somebody
and
said
then
maybe whatever. Mm-hmm.
all the list is here. By the way, the list of countries which are eligible are all here. So
Maybe I'm confusing something, but there's somewhere where I was like Tanzania of all the country. You know, those people they look so Swahili. You know, maybe I'm confusing. I will just know what I mean. But
in Africa,
since you're in the mm-hmm.
Tanzania is part of the countries which are eligible. In
Okay.
Africa, natives of Nigeria are not eligible for this
Mm-hmm.
year. I'm writing that page or in that
Okay.
page. So number one, you need to know for you to be eligible for this process, you have to
Mm-hmm.
know what do the term native and no wait, where am I? Sorry guys. So sorry. I was saying, first of all, you have to know your name. It
Mm-hmm.
starts with the last name, which is the family name. Everybody has that name.
Yeah.
And then number two is the gender. You have to write your gender. And then number three is birth date or
Mm-hmm.
and birth date. You have to write the American style, where we start with the month and then
Mm-hmm.
year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean month, then day, and then year. Then city
Month.
where
Oh,
you're.
in the British, I think in Kenya we do, or British we do the other way around. Date.
Yeah. So you have to notice. Yeah, you have to notice
Have
the
to.
difference.
Okay. So you guys, are you
Amer-
hearing? Those things
yeah,
are very important. Selena, can you do that? Susan, you guys, you should try this thing.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
S- So number five is country where you were born. So
Okay.
there's a difference between country where you're born and the
Where you're
country
living.
where you live.
Mm-hmm.
Like for you, you're in Germany, but
Mm-hmm.
you live in Kenya. So if you are to
No,
apply,
I live in Germany, but I was born in Kenya.
yeah. So if you are to apply, for instance, they will check if your country of birth is eligible. So
Ah.
Kenya, for this case, is eligible. For example, if you are born in Nigeria and you
Mm-hmm.
live in Germany, you will
Mm-hmm.
not be eligible still. You
Oh,
get the difference? Yeah.
yeah.
So number six is, which
Mm-hmm.
I've just talked about, is the country of eligibility. You have to know your country of eligibility. Then number seven, which is very important, you must have a passport.
Oh,
So you
okay. So
must
that's
have
a
a
must.
passport. A
Okay.
must.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I'm gonna tell you in a few once we go to the form. Because
Mm-hmm.
next thing we're gonna go is to the form. I'll tell you why it's important. You must have a passport.
Mm-hmm.
Number eight is the entrant photograph. When you're applying for a green card, the name they refer to you as is called an entrant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, entrant. So you become an entrant for
Mm-hmm.
for the DV lottery. So
Okay.
photograph is very important, and there is sizes for American passport picture.
Mhm.
Passport picture for America has a very specific size. It's 2 by 2 inches, as is a
Mhm.
square. It's a
Mhm.
big. Don't wear suits. Don't wear sijui fancy clothes. Don't
Mhm.
overdo your makeup. Just be
Mhm.
simple. Wear a t-shirt. Wear just a shirt. Whatever.
Mhm.
But as long as you don't blur your face or your ears. If
Mhm.
you wear spectacles, you have to remove them when you're taking a picture, and that's a rule that was just passed recently.
Yeah, yeah.
It was not like that in the previous years. If you have
Okay.
maybe piercing that may make your face not to be seen, or
Mhm.
tattoos,
Mhm.
it's a big challenge. So make sure at least your face is visible. Also, you are not allowed to wear any hat or um, covering, face covering, or anything
And
like that.
like the Muslim hijab. Can you do
So
that?
those are religious. They are
Okay.
acceptable. Like if you're Mokorino, you can put your turban.
Yeah. Yes, I was in another live you had. You were saying about turban. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So mailing address, you have to put your mailing. And in Kenya is very tricky because we do not use the mailing address.
Mhm.
And in care of is not very important.
Mhm.
So here you just write.
Susan is asking. Eunice is here. You know this girl, yeah? She's also your subscriber,
Oh
Gary.
wow!
Eunice
Thank you so
Omoyo.
much.
The way she loves you, you should even play for her
Wow.
green card. Oh, that's my uncle. Information nakuona. Oh, don't call me that name. Oh. That is not my name. Oh. When I'm in YouTube. Selena, I can see you, girl. Susan is asking, what if you have two
Mm.
names in ID? Can you still uh, apply for the green card if you have two names in the ID?
So so
Oh,
the question should be: are those two names in your passport? If there are your two names in your passport, those
mhm.
are the ones you will apply. Otherwise, if you mess a little bit, those are two different people.
Okay,
Yeah. And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you in a bit. I'm gonna show you in a bit. I was just finishing
okay.
the instructions, and then
It's
we'll
very
be done.
important
We'll
to
be done.
know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and
High
then
school level. Mm-hmm.
country where you live, it's like you live in Germany, okay, but you were born in
Yeah.
Kenya. So your country of eligibility is Kenya, even though
Mm-hmm.
you live in Dubai, Qatar, you live in Saudi Arabia,
Mm-hmm.
and you can still apply. It doesn't matter where you live, by the way. You can apply from anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Phone number, you can put your phone number, but it's optional. You don't need to put. There's nothing that they're not gonna call you when you win.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
they don't use any phone call or anything. Email
Mm-hmm.
address is the most important thing because that's where the communication happens. So make sure
Okay.
you're applying with an email that you have an access to anytime.
Mm-hmm.
And if for instance you apply in a cyber, you must have access. Maybe let them use your email. Okay,
Okay.
don't allow people to file for your green card with
Mm-hmm.
their emails. Otherwise, if that person moves from that cyber or you relocate to a different city, how will you find them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's
Mm-hmm.
make sure it's your email and an email that you can access, because the confirmation number,
Mm-hmm.
once you apply this season, the results are gonna come in May next year,
Okay.
and you're expected to come to the US 2023. That's why this year the DV lottery is called DV Lottery 2023. You're applying
Okay.
today,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
the expected time for you to come is not tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's in like 2023. So yeah,
What? 2023?
yes,
I was not
and
even thinking in that high. That mean in 1 year. Oh God. Okay, I'm coming on my line now. Not next year, but the other year.
yes, and with COVID,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of delays. By the way, some
Okay.
people who applied in 2019, they're still waiting. Even they haven't gone for the interviews.
What the heck? Okay.
Yeah. COVID
Okay.
has affected a lot of things. So
Yeah.
um, let's see some of the last things here. And then number 12, which is very important.
Mm-hmm.
One for your education or work.
Mm-hmm.
People ask, what is the qualification for education or work? Education
Yeah.
is high school degree.
Okay.
Okay, if you have your high school, what I mean by high school, you did your KCSE
Mm-hmm.
and you have that certificate, you're good to go. And if, for example, you didn't finish primary or high school, you can still apply, but you must show that you have 2 years of work experience,
Mm-hmm.
but not just any work. This work, you must have training for it. You must have gone for a vocational training. Like if
Mm-hmm.
it's carpentry,
Mm-hmm.
you see like carpentry ya kienyeji, you've gone to school, you've gotten like a 2-year course, and
Okay.
you show that you did your 2-year course. So
Okay.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then number 13 is current marital status.
Mm-hmm.
If you're unmarried, yeah, you're unmarried, you're single. If you're
Uh-huh.
married and your spouse is not a US citizen, remember, for the US to regard your marriage or anything like that, you have to show a paper. So
Mm-hmm.
if you're married, you stay with your spouse for even 30 years. Now you don't have that government paper that shows you guys are married,
Mm-hmm.
then that's not a marriage. Hata kama wamelipa rorashio, that's the US does not regard that as a marriage. Okay, you
Just to be
must
on
have.
the same page, to be on the same page, do
Mm,
you have to have all this thing when you are applying?
yes, because some of these things, like it's important. Like for example, if it's a spouse applying, then you put your wife. You see, if you don't have any document
Mm-hmm.
suggesting that you two are married, legally married,
Okay.
how will you prove?
No, I mean, you can
Mm.
send, so you have to write before you send your application. You have to like say I'm married, and you have to show your certificate. Or you can say I'm married, and then during this process, then you can put your marriage certificate already, or you have to apply with them.
Oh yeah, no, you can look. Yeah, you can apply still, but you have to look for, because these things they don't check when you're applying for green card. They only check when you are now applying for DS 260, which is the embassy process, the Nairobi embassy
Okay, so
process.
you need this thing after you have how do I say, after you
After
are.
after after they've selected you as a winner.
So you don't need all this for you to apply.
No,
Apply,
no.
it's only
The only
filling
the
this.
only thing, yeah, the only thing you need for when you're applying is a passport document and a
Okay.
passport picture. So let me go now to. So
Yeah. Now
we've
you can
gone to the.
continue.
I've tackled about a little about instructions. Then there's
Mm-hmm.
photo examples. Photo example is so important because if you don't have a good photo, you don't you can't your submission even can't go through.
Yeah.
So make sure you have a good
Like they have
photo,
to show both
like
ears.
American size. Yeah,
Yeah.
American size photo. So and then if, for example, you applied last year, this is where you come, you check your status.
Okay.
Once you apply
I'm
here,
learning.
you're there's something you'll get which is called a confirmation number. Confirmation number is what you check
Mm-hmm.
status with. So you check so make sure that confirmation number after you submit, you get the confirmation number. Keep it, save it in your phone
Mm-hmm.
so that May next year you'll check with it the status here.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you'll get more instructions from there. So let's go begin entry. So remember, I'm on dvprogram.state.gov.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how the site looks like. Then
Okay.
you go begin entries in green. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Aya unafinya. And then you will find something like this.
Mm-hmm.
uh, so it's different for everybody. This one I
Yeah.
can't tell you it will be the same, but it's just to show you you're human. Okay,
Yeah.
because sometimes robots are used to feel this stuff, but a robot can't
Yeah. There's
do.
a lot of them going on everywhere, so they have to make
Yeah,
sure that it's a human being that is using.
yeah, yeah. So they just have to confirm. So voila, we are here.
Hiya.
This
Okay.
is
Now we,
this
we are
is the
we are
form.
doing. Who we can do
This
for you? Who is here? Let me see the last. Karen, we are feeling for you now. Say your names. Mhm.
haya sasa, for example, sasa kama huyu alikuwa anaitwa Karen, jina moja. So
Okay.
tuko hapa hii site ukiwa kwa ile site ya mwanzo dvprogram.co.gov,
Mm-hmm.
ukiklik hapo kwa green utajipata hapa, na hii ndio form ya green card. Hii ndio form ya green card. So once
Wow.
you're here,
Mm-hmm.
everybody has a last name or a family name. You write your name here. So if it's Karen, you write Karen. If you don't have a first name, you put that. If you
Mm-hmm.
don't have a middle name, you just click that. No middle name, no first name. Okay.
Yeah, but you can have two names. I think two most people they have.
yeah, if you have two names, you write the last name here and then the first name here and then no middle name.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a problem because hey, Africans sometimes hey they exaggerates with names. Somebody is called five names, so he was asking me where to put the five names. I was like,
Oh,
okay,
just use three of them or two.
but you see, it has to match the passport. If the passport has five names, hey
Oh
hey,
my God. Okay, that's the problem. Okay, okay.
that's like a full page of names. Anyway, I was thinking maybe you put if you have five names, put your first name here and then the second name here, maybe the third and fourth here.
Like Susan.
The space
Susan
will have
Naro. If that's all your name, you just write your first name is Susan and your last name is Naro. Finished.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Then here gender,
Mm-hmm.
you have to only indicate you are a male or
Mm-hmm.
female.
What if you are
There is
both?
no there is no in between. That's why that's now a problem of the DV program. It's not anyone's fault because I know I know a lot of people identify themselves now
No, some
more.
are even born with them both.
Yeah, so I
And
don't
I
know
heard
there
you
is
are being checked. I don't know, but I know it's true. During the green card process, they check you everywhere. Hmm? I
so
don't
so
know.
so you'll either indicate male or female. There is
Yeah,
no those other ones. Okay.
yeah.
Then birth date.
Mm-hmm.
Birth date very important. Look the
Mm-hmm.
system they are using. They're starting
Mm-hmm.
with month, day, year. Okay. In
Yeah.
Kenya we write day, month,
Mm.
year.
Yeah.
Make sure
Mm-hmm.
make sure it's you start with your month,
Mm-hmm.
then day. So you have to read. Don't just fill without reading.
Okay.
Even for your name, you must have your passport with you so
Okay.
that you feel if you have apostrophe, you put an
Mm-hmm.
apostrophe way. Because sometimes there's a way we know our name, but it's not like
My brother is
the
nganga undumus, and you have to put those things.
yeah, you have to put those
Apostrophe.
things.
Mm-hmm.
Those two mwah, mwah.
Okay, Gary. Yeah. The
Ah,
South Africa one. Mwah, mwah.
yeah,
Nzuma.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sawa, alafu city where you're born. Okay, there's a difference between city where you're born
Mm-hmm.
and the place where you received your passport.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So city where you're born, to some people, especially people from the village, sometimes most or older folks, maybe
Mm-hmm.
they don't know the birth city unknown. So you write, you just click there unknown.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, this form is very easy, by the way. Anybody can fill. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I can do that, but I love
Yeah,
German so much. Otherwise, I could have done it. I'm not coming America.
you love Germany because you've not tasted America. That's the other
No,
thing.
you guys, see, let me not even talk about it. But I love the Germany. Hmm?
Hey, so I've been to one of the Schengen countries, by the way. I was in Netherlands sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
some time back, and anyway, it's a very nice place, very chilled.
Yeah.
So, country where you're born. So, if you're born in Kenya, you just click there. You can indicate there it's KE. So,
Mm-hmm.
write Kenya. Okay. If
Mm-hmm.
it's any other place, you can put any other place. Now, number 6 is very important. Country of eligibility for the DV program. As
Okay.
I've told you, some countries are not eligible.
Yeah.
And the reason, for example, why Nigeria is not eligible is because recently they've had too many people coming from Nigeria. So they're like, we want to give a fair chance to everybody. It's not because of any other reason.
I know I have them here in Facebook, but we have also a lot of Oga in Germany.
Yeah, yeah.
A
So,
lot, yeah, yeah. So,
but for example, if you're born in Nigeria and
mm-hmm.
then your spouse is from Kenya, your spouse can be the primary applicant, then they put you under them.
Mm-hmm.
So you can still mingle around.
Mm-hmm.
There's a way to go around it. So
Right.
number 7 is very important. Passport. That's why you have to. It's a must for you to have it's a must for you to have a passport before you
Mm-hmm.
submit. In order to submit an entry for the DV program, you must currently possess a valid and expired passport from your country of nationality, unless exempt. See below. Okay.
Okay.
So you've seen you must have a current passport. Also current means like in Kenya they've changed their passport. It used to be a analog passport. Now
Mm-hmm.
it's digital. You must have that digital one, okay?
Mm.
And for instance, I'm gonna tackle this. There's also a way around passport. Also, for example, if your passport is expiring next in December, you can still apply,
Mm-hmm.
but now renew your passport. Also, don't wait for your passport to like ati siku ya mwisho ndo unaenda ku-apply. No,
Mm-hmm.
opportunities come, and even at Nyayo House they know
Mm-hmm.
a passport you cannot go outside Kenya with a passport of less than 6 months. So if your
Yeah.
passport is maybe remaining with 5 months, just go and apply a new one.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
have to wait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't wait. Passport, you don't wait until it's really expired. You wait few months. You can because they know opportunities come, and you don't want to just hold an
Mm-hmm.
expired passport. By the way, having an expired passport is the same as not having.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a question here before I forget about it. Sonny Mwangi is asking if someone applies for you from USA, do you have more chances of winning?
No, even if they apply from, they will see you uh, from your country of eligibility. Like you come
Okay,
from
so
Kenya, so that's you come from Kenya. That's where they will, if they like, for example, in how they select people is through regions. Like they say Africa is one region, Europe is another region, in continents. So maybe they've said Kenya, they will give them 7% of the total. So it remains as 7%. So you don't, even if somebody applies from the US for you,
mm-hmm.
eh, the
It
chances
doesn't.
remain the same. Yeah, and
Okay.
and it's not human being who do this work. It's a machine. Oh.
So you cannot talk even to a cousin of a cousin who is working by green card. You cannot do
Ah,
that.
ah, ah.
Because I was to search a cousin of a cousin of a cousin who works by with the green card
In
in
Kenya, let me tell you, corruption ends in the boundaries of Kenya.
America. Okay.
Corruption,
Mm,
favoritism, nepotism ends in the boundaries of JKIA.
okay. Mm-hmm.
When you come here, you come to a different, totally different
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
country where,
Thank you,
in fact,
Karen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
so
Hi, Miss. Mm-hmm. Miss Judy, a beauty woman there. Beautiful. Someone is also asking,
mhm.
read the questions, please. Okay, I don't know what she meant.
Oh,
Uh,
maybe she asked a question.
yeah. Kindly, Kenya, can you repeat the exact legit website? I have to Google. Let me even write it. I have to send to some people also. Hmm?
Go to dvprogram.state.gov.
DV program dot state
.gov.
dot gov. Also gov is capital letters or it doesn't matter.
It's not in caps, but it doesn't matter.
Let me
Whatever you
write
write,
it here.
it will
Let
just
me
pop.
write it here and I can pin it maybe there. Okay. Yeah, you can continue as I'm writing.
So we've said that passport is very important. You cannot apply without a passport.
Mm-hmm.
So because uh, uh, you need it because you need passport number here and passport expiration date. So if you don't have a passport here, what will you feel? Another thing that I said earlier on is that your names must match.
Mm-hmm.
Like the name you wrote here must match the name you're writing here on the passport. So last name, first name, middle name. If you don't have a middle name, remember it has to match the first name you wrote. Okay. So
That's one there. DV program dot state dot
gov.
gov. That is.
Yes. So
I
passport
pin it.
passport.
Mm-hmm. Let me pin it. Continue. Mm-hmm. You can continue.
Uh, no. The program is only single M. It's not double M
Oh,
and E at
okay.
the end.
Let me
Yeah.
repeat it. I think I wrote in Germany. Programme. Oh my God.
Oh,
Yes, I wrote in Germany.
yeah. It's
Okay.
good I checked because I was not looking at the screen, by the way.
My God. Okay. DV program. Not on capital letter, small letter. But I had written everything in capital letter. State.gov. Okay, you can continue. Yeah, there you go. Let me pin
Okay.
it. Abu check, can you control?
Hmm?
Good night, good night. Chat. dvprogram.state.
Aina E.
Hi, I'm writing totally German. Oh my god. Hey guys, be patient with me. You know this German exploit our English completely. More than okay. Program
Completely. Tuendelee completely.
DB program state punct punct is kind more than gov. Now that one there. Let's see. Did I get it? Can you
Where did
see?
you change it?
Yeah, I changed it. Now there.
Oh, okay.
My
Now.
coffee. Okay, let me pin it.
Safi, sawa.
Okay.
So, moving on swiftly.
Mm-hmm.
So, passport, very important. You must have. Then, country authority of issuance is where you got your passport. So, of course, if you are in Kenya, you got it from Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
Then, there is only a chance for you to apply without a passport. Only if you are stateless, no nationality,
Mm-hmm.
or a national of communist controlled country and unable to obtain a passport from my government, or unable to obtain a passport and have received an individual waiver of the passport requirement by the state, by the Secretary of Homeland Security or Security of State. Now, this is very important because you cannot, if you don't have a passport, you can't just say I'm stateless. You have to show something. Okay,
Okay.
there's a
Mm-hmm.
document. There's a document also for people who are stateless. So you have to
Okay.
provide that.
That's fair.
Otherwise, there's nobody who's gonna actually verify that you're stateless
Mm-hmm.
or national of communist. You know, some countries like in Middle East, where when you enter that country, you don't even the passport is no longer your document. It becomes a government document.
Imagine.
Yeah, so that's a challenge
Mm-hmm.
for people maybe in Saudi Arabia and certain places. Yeah. So entrant photograph. A photograph is very important. Here you come. Make sure if, for example, somebody is taking a picture, maybe in the studio. Make sure they send you a copy in your email,
Mm-hmm.
because you will come here
Mm-hmm.
and select. When you go here, choose.
Mm-hmm.
It just comes pictures that you have here. You can select any of the pictures there. Okay, you
Yeah.
can select a picture now. So,
You
and
want
it's very important
alone.
because if your picture is not good,
Mm-hmm.
your form cannot be submitted. You have to make sure you have a good picture, acceptable picture. You have photo examples here you can go see. And if you go to my YouTube, by the way, I've talked a whole video about photographs because it's very important.
Yeah, I
And
remember
then
that. Yeah, content.
also take at least a latest picture. Don't bring a picture when you are 19 and now you are 39.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure your picture is a recent photo.
Good question. Did we say how eligibility of the years? How 18 to what? Are you supposed, because maybe somebody is 50, is he supposed to?
Yeah. You can apply. It's 21 and above. You can apply individually,
21 and above. Okay. Mm-hmm.
as long as not uh, 21 and if you're a parent
Mm-hmm.
and you have a son 21, if they are not married, they are still under you, so you can still apply for them, but they can still apply as an individual as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So a photo is very, very important. You will not continue with this application if your photo is not correct.
Mm-hmm.
And they're so specific about this photo. They say you can take your own picture with your phone, but
Mm-hmm. But I'll
for,
go for a
for
professional.
something serious like this, I wouldn't take
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't take my own picture, because even if your image has a shadow, like a, the way some cameras, unajua inategemea na camera.
I know.
Yeah. So please
Mm-hmm.
just do yourself a favor and take a professional picture. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so that they can balance the light.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot here. Like you cannot wear specs, you cannot you have to take a recent picture, because a lot of people also might gain maybe weight or lose a lot of weight in a duration of 6 months. They say bring a picture of six
Like
months
Sally.
like
Sally
six,
was fat when I was starting YouTube. Now I had to lose more than 10 kgs in six
yeah.
months.
So
So you
so
see.
you see, yeah, so you look different. So if you are to apply, you must bring a recent passport picture.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and even after you win,
Mm-hmm.
because you're not gonna go to the embassy the next day,
Mm-hmm.
just take pictures like a week before you go to the embassy, because
Okay.
it's
Are you
like over
supposed
a
to
year.
take with your kids or it's only you? Just like interview, it's you.
No, if you applied with the kids, you will go with your kids.
No, you will make photo with your kids or only
Yeah,
you.
if you, for every person under you, you'll have to provide a picture.
Ah, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So and I
That's a good one. So don't go and only choose only your photo. Put everybody there.
Yeah, because and I'll tackle that. I'll tackle that when I get there, because there's a family. If you're married, if you're not married, so we'll
Mm-hmm,
go there. So
mm-hmm.
and
And
then
that,
there's some ways of taking, because
mm-hmm,
even if your child is 1 day or 2 months or 0 years,
mm-hmm,
they still have to have a passport picture. So
mm-hmm.
and there's ways you can take a picture professionally for an infant.
Before I ask you
So
that question, let us. This was stateless have a document called traveling documents, right? I don't know that one. Somebody's asking that one.
uh, no, it's not a traveling document. Is like when maybe, for example, if you lost your passport, you're given a temporal star something. Like,
Mm-hmm,
for example, you go to Tanzania,
mm-hmm.
you lose your passport there, you'll be given a temporal document to travel.
Okay.
So that's what you call temporal but for
Temporary.
stateless,
Mhm.
yeah, so for stateless is totally different. Yeah,
Okay. And
yeah.
one, the same question I asked here. When one is including the kids, do they need passports too, or just their names?
Names and pictures.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, is only for the primary applicant that needs a passport.
Passport. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, Judy, are you thinking of going from Germany to USA? Mwah.
let people explore.
They can explore. But do you know you wanted to go to America? We had that idea when our son was young. My hubby loved America. But then came Obama and you guys start bombing there all over. I told my husband, see. Uh-uh. Anyway, go back to her. So about infant, there was a content I had about your baby. Yeah? When the baby is too young to make the photo. Because
Infant, you just lay them down on a bench or on a covered. You cover the bench with a white cloth. Then you take a picture when they are laying down.
mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
have you must have to do a lot of work. Sometimes children, they don't cooperate,
My
especially
friend,
infants.
I have three of them I know. Why? Oh God. Mm-hmm.
Okay, then mailing address is not very important, but you just
Mm-hmm.
have to fill your, maybe your small city,
Mm-hmm.
then your town,
Mm-hmm.
then if you have state or province, you can put. Then
Mm-hmm.
postal, you can just, because it's not important. They don't use. You can say no postal code. They
Can you
don't use
insist
this.
on that?
This,
Can you insist on that, please? Because as in Kenya, we don't have streets like where my mother
yeah.
is living. She doesn't. I cannot even send anything. They had opened one time a post, and every time I post, they're asking like 5, 6 thousand. My mom was like, "Stop! Stop!" So somebody who is there in Nyahururu and she's living somewhere rural and she doesn't have somewhere like a street. What should they feel here? Like
they
literally.
can they can feel they can feel their church. A church. Most churches have PO box, so they can
Okay.
feel a PO box for their church. They can
Mm-hmm.
feel PO box for their former school, because
Okay.
it's something that will not even be used. Okay,
Oh,
it's just
okay.
to show where you come from. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then country where you live today. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there is a way you can be born in Kenya, but you live in Dubai, Qatar,
Mm-hmm.
Germany, etc. So
Mm-hmm.
that's where you feel. Phone number also is not very important. It's even written here optional because there's no way anybody's gonna call
No
you.
one gonna call you. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm.
But number 12 is the most important thing. Email address. You have to write your email address
Mm-hmm.
in the correct format. You can even put in caps so that nobody will misspell your email, because this
Mm-hmm.
is the place where everything will be sent to you after you fill your green card. Okay.
Do you know
So
any case where somebody played the green card and they forgot to write their email? Do you know?
it can't go through. This thing
Ah,
is so is so serious. Like it's like a human. Yeah, it can't
okay.
go through
Mm-hmm.
without filling these boxes. It can't go through. So
Mm-hmm.
everything has to be correct for it to go
Okay.
through.
Okay.
And then email is such an important thing, such that they you have to confirm again your email address, right? So that if you missed, you write the same thing again.
Mm-hmm.
These emails will be used to provide you with additional information if you are selected. You see, so this is the place. And some people who apply in the, maybe for example in cyber cafe,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you make sure they use your email to apply this. Otherwise, people move. Even you can move to a different city. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so it will be very it's gonna be hard for you to actually find out where you applied, because some people applied their green card, then they are like, nobody told me, and they won. So make sure you don't want to apply and then you will not have the results, because maybe you applied in a cyber, that guy moved, you forgot. If you
Mm-hmm.
apply for something, try to remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
then
I would keep some copies. I'll take a new file, and then every paper that I will send, I will take a copy and keep them so that I don't forget the information. Hmm?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
what is the
same.
highest level of education you have achieved as of today?
Mm-hmm.
If you only dropped after primary school only,
Mm-hmm.
you indicate primary school only.
Okay.
These are primary school only or high school, no degree. These are the people that you need a job for 2 years, experience for 2 years. Okay, and it's not just any job. If kama ni kupika mandazi, make sure you went to school for that, a
Ah.
vocational school. Yeah,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
that will count as an experience, because they
Okay.
want to they want to to equalize that to the 12th year of American school.
Okay.
So, for example, if you went to school 8 years of primary, then you went for 2 years vocational school, then two
Mm-hmm.
years of work. You see, it's equal to 12.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
they're looking for. So, and then high school degree.
Mm-hmm.
High school degree basically means kama ulifanya KCSE.
Mm-hmm.
And then vocational school, maybe after high school, you can also put that. Some
Yeah.
university courses, this means you never completed your university degree.
Mm-hmm.
So, and some people ask, if I have diploma, where do I fall? You see, now diploma is something that is not recognized in America. So it's either you did uh,
Process.
you did high school degree or some university courses. So this is what you'll indicate. Some
Mm-hmm.
university courses, we can call it that.
So even for the diploma, then you lie between courses or vocational, something like that.
I think you will just do some university courses.
Okay.
Yeah, because everything you write here, you have to provide a paperwork, government paperwork, that you finished whatever you were doing.
But in
Okay.
Kenya, everything is possible when you win. In my country, that's what I don't know about the other countries, but in Kenya, everything.
Hey, are you saying something hidden?
Hey, for example, if I was I did tailoring and I don't have courses, I certificate, and I win, I'll have to do 1, 2, 3, and I make sure I get those certificates. Like it's motoreres. It's called life.
Haya,
Yes.
wewe haya hapo pa 1 2 3, you know what you'll do.
Yeah.
By the way, Kenya, even if you don't have a passport, you can get it in one day as long as you have the money.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You must have a minimum of a high school diploma reflecting the completion of a full course of study. Okay, this is a must. Or you have been in a skilled worker in an
Mm-hmm.
occupation that requires at least 2 years of training or experience to qualify. So this is what I was talking about. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. And you can go to this website,
Mm-hmm.
uh, www.one uh, tonline.org to see what when they say occupation a qualification for occupation, you will be able to see all that.
Mm-hmm.
So what
Wow.
is your current marital status? This
Mm.
is not also another big problem because kama when come stay, you're unmarried and you don't have the document for the government.
Okay.
Even if you've paid your dowry,
Mm-hmm.
you're because they want to see the document that says you are married. Okay, not here, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe at the time of your appointment, your visa appointment. They
Yeah.
want to see that document. Otherwise, they will think you're going with someone's son.
Oh,
Okay,
okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
married and my spouse is not a U.S. citizen. Okay, if you're
Mm-hmm.
married to another Kenyan, you must show that paperwork. Okay,
Wow.
so if you're married and my spouse is in the U.S., uh, basically here, if you're married and your spouse is a U.S. citizen,
Mm-hmm.
you
You're on the safe side.
don't put that person as your spouse. Otherwise, they will tell you need to apply for spousal visa, not this. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And it says here,
But why
if
should
you
you
are
even
if if
play green card when you are married by an American citizen? For what?
yeah, some people do stuff.
Okay.
If you're not legal, okay. If your spouse is a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident, do not list him or her in your entry. You see, because they know if you're married by an American, there's another way for you. You don't have to apply green card.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And also, if for example you're divorced, you have to show paperwork. Si ile mlikasirikiana ukatupa mtu, you have to show you're divorced, a paperwork that shows you're divorced. Not at this entry, but when you will
When
be,
you win, when you win the
yeah,
green.
when you win. Yeah.
In Kenya,
Or
within 1 week, you have everything.
and then number of children. If you have zero children, you put zero children. If you have one child, you put one child.
Yeah.
But if you have one child, then you'll have to fill their you'll have to also indicate
Mm-hmm.
uh their
Number,
passport picture. Yeah. Okay. So
passport
a child,
pictures. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
DDR
Children
card.
include all biological children, legally adopted children, and
Mhm.
step children who are unmarried and under 21. So if you have step children, you also it's a government thing. You have to show that this is your adopted child. Okay.
Paperwork. Mm-hmm.
So you have to show paperwork. Everything is on paper. What is not on paper is not real.
Okay. Ah.
You must
Mm.
include all eligible children, even if they do not live with you, or if they do not intend to apply for diversity visa as your derivative. Okay, derivative. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So also another thing is, for example, if you're a husband or and then you're the primary applicant, and for example you get selected, but you maybe by bad luck you die before you come to the US.
Oh,
So all the people under you, their chances have gone like that.
wow. Even if you
Yeah.
win.
So even if you win,
Wow.
no, I'm saying, for example, you win
Mm-hmm.
and you die in the process in
Yeah.
between winning and coming to US.
You die.
So all those people that applied under you will
It's
not be
lost.
viable again. Yeah, it's lost. So we are done with the form. You press continue, it will bring you all the details. You confirm everything is good,
Mm-hmm.
then submit. Voila, we are done. You're now you have applied for your DV
Mm-hmm.
program 2023. You're waiting now May. After you just press submit,
Mm-hmm.
you'll be able to see now. You'll receive a confirmation number.
Mm-hmm.
This is the number you keep. But at least nowadays, I think most people kept losing this confirmation number. So there's a way you can confirm uh, with your email address. That's why I was telling you, email address is very important, or the name that you use to apply.
Mm-hmm.
You can use either of that. Yeah.
Wow.
So let me see. Any questions?
Just simple as that, and voila, you are in America.
Yes. No, no, you're not in America because
Yeah, I
it's
know
a
the
lottery.
process.
You've entered the lottery.
Yeah, I entered. For example, me being in Germany, if I play, because I think I can feel it. So simple, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one page.
Yes, and I win. Can I sell it? Yeah.
That is not you speaking. It's the Kikuyu in you.
No, I'm asking because I've had people. There was a mama who wanted to come and she didn't have the money. So I
No,
think
you
that
cannot. You cannot sell it. You cannot sell it. It's yours.
and I can't, and I don't, if I don't want to come, then it's gone like that.
Yeah, yeah. It's gone like that.
It's always good to know about the business,
Yeah.
but I didn't know. Let's see some questions. Guys, ask the questions.
Yeah.
Judy is
That's
here.
the question.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to help
Are-
someone, but he still have the old passport. Can he use it then later apply for the new one? I hope the passport number remains the same.
The passport number does not remain the same. That's the first
Oh,
thing. Yeah, it changes, but you can apply. You can apply. I don't know
mhm.
when you say old, what it means. If it's old, old, like what do you mean by old?
Judy, passport could get in Kenya nowadays. It takes 2 days. Let him take the new passport.
Yeah. So what happens? You can apply if, for example, it's expiring December, and I already tackled this. If it's expiring December, just
Mhm.
apply, and then after you apply, start a process of renewing a new passport.
What
Otherwise,
about the number? It will be different.
yes, you will be carrying both. You say this is what I applied with, and this is what my new passport.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Hmm. Because I that is another process. But nowadays, passport it can even take to 3, 4, 5 days.
yeah. That's why I always say instead of this hassle, just
Yeah,
apply a new one before you
I
before
just
you
apply
do
a
all
new one
this.
and then
Yeah.
you see.
But also
So,
you will still need to carry your old passport. For example, if you're
mhm,
coming in the US with a visitor visa B1 B2,
mhm,
and you have two passports,
mhm,
one is new and the other one is old, whereby it has all your visa, the countries you've gone to.
mhm,
Okay,
mhm,
you have to bring that old passport to show like evidence. I've traveled to Germany, I've gone to Netherlands, I've gone to Dubai, I've gone to South Africa, so they can see,
mhm.
because they don't transfer your stamps from an old passport to the new one. You have to
Okay.
carry all your documents. Yeah.
So, can you tell us approximately how much in dollars, in case I win 2023, how much should I save?
Uh, it always depends.
Okay.
Number one, you have uh, the cost for
Mm-hmm.
medicals. You have to do medicals like in America. To come to America with a green card, you must be scrutinized thoroughly. Like you cannot come with TB, you cannot come with syphilis, you cannot,
Mm-hmm.
things like AIDS you can come with.
You
But
can come with
yeah,
AIDS.
AIDS. Yeah.
You can come with it.
Yeah, that's not a big deal here. So
But
yeah,
how come
anyways,
syphilis you cannot come with this?
they're highly, I don't know, they say it's highly um
Whatever.
yani,
Yeah,
yeah. So
I get it.
anyway,
But TB,
TB, TB,
so it can
TB,
be passed.
TB2, you cannot come. Yeah, they don't want to bring other diseases from other countries.
Yeah.
So
Like pneumonia, like malaria, they are for Kenyans. Here in Germany, they fear malaria like HIV. If you say you have malaria, everybody runs away from you. God, they fear malaria. Mm.
anyways,
Okay. Mm.
so
Give.
there's charges for health. So
Mm-hmm.
you might end up using from, maybe, I don't know, maybe from 40K to 60, depending with your case. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
sometimes even they require your DNA. For
Mm-hmm.
example, if it's a dad bringing children, they have to make sure it's your children. You are not escaping with children. So yeah, so it all depends with the steps that you will take. And then a visa appointment is now more expensive than the normal a student or tourist or uh, medical visa. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe another 30K. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So and then now you pay for your flight. Now that will depend also. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe another $1,200. So maybe you end up spending, like, let's say 1,500. You just have to have at least $1,500.
Only that.
Yeah, something like that. If
That's
you are
so cheap.
one person, if you're one person,
So yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know, but
yeah,
I used to hear medical. Medical is so expensive, oh, to go
yeah.
to medical.
Medical is expensive.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's expensive because it's one hospital that is does all these things,
Which one?
and it's
In
it's
Kenya, for
right next
example.
to it's right next to the embassy. It's not at a general hospital. It's a
Mhm.
hospital specific for this work. So
Ah, so there's no back
it's
door.
ran by specific people. Yeah.
Not no back door.
Kuna backdoor huko. In fact, hiyo hospitali unaingianga unadhani uko embassy.
Again, are you sure? 1,500 only for the whole process for one person. That is.
Yeah, it can
So
cost
that's
that.
cheap. Because I was hearing that, for example, medical for one, it can cost up to 60,000 Kenyan shillings. Medical.
Yeah,
Or if,
see that's $600, for example.
hello, you
And
don't have passport, you don't have a lot of, you don't have ticket.
so there's no way you'll go for medical and you don't have a passport.
No ticket
Already,
to fly to America. Ticket. I'm saying
t- t-
ticket or
tic-
visa. You don't have those things.
ticket to America is a return ticket is 1,500. So if
So
you're
you
getting one
see,
ticket,
so you can't have 1,500 only for you have to have like around five
maybe
thousand
let's say
dollars.
no, that's too much. That's on the high side. Maybe 2,000.
2,000. That's the cheapest. Maybe from the, yeah. That's because I hear it's an expensive process, but I don't know. But 1,500, that will be so less. Maybe somebody is here. If somebody has his
It
or
depends also.
laptop.
It depends with prices
Mhm.
currently,
And for
because
example, Uganda is cheaper than Kenya, for example.
no,
Or
if you win green card in East Africa, you all have to go to Kenya.
okay,
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
yeah.
Also,
It's
Kenya.
only you. It's only you, a Kenyan embassy that processes DV lottery.
Mm-hmm.
So
Gypsy.
Kenya hapo ni superpower.
Wow, I didn't know that. By the way, even South
Yeah.
Africa, they come to Kenya.
No, no. I said East Africa.
Oh, East Africa. Okay.
Yeah,
I
maybe
came
East
in
and
late.
Central.
It's
East
okay,
and Central,
Gypsy.
maybe.
I came in late. I don't want to make you repeat yourself. Aki, I have a baby. Am I eligible? Yes, my dear.
Yeah, yeah.
Here
You
is
are eligible.
MkenyaMarekani said that. Even
Yeah.
if you have 3 or 4 or 5,
You
either
just
they are
listen.
biological, yeah. It's either they are biological or they are
Adopted, but you have to
ID.
just
Yeah, you have to be
yeah,
you have to provide the papers at the end of the day.
yeah.
So, guys, and I hope you're giving the video thumbs up. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Direct me. Nipata kwa tent. Find me in the black tent. Somebody's asking here. Okay, how much? We said around, let's say 2,000 for per person at least.
But that's after you win. Otherwise, the whole process is free.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. So
The whole
let's.
applying of green card is
Mhm.
free. When you win, that's when you're gonna start paying for these
A
services.
good question here. Thank you so much, Miss VG Njesh. She's asking, what happens when you apply when pregnant and later, if you're selected, you have a newborn or you have delivered? What happened to those people?
Um,
Guy, ask questions,
it's
guys. Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. That's a process I have to do a research on because it's a tricky one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I have to confirm that. I have to do some. I've never
But I
thought of
think you
that,
can.
but yeah,
It's not
I
a
have to check
problem.
on
I
that.
think it's not a problem. You
Yeah.
should try to do it, but I think it's not a. I think it's not a bad. I think it's you can go because baby, a child. But just make sure that you tell me, and then I will attach the video when you have
Yeah.
the information. Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
So yeah, I think I can't see. For example, there are these people who their wives or their sisters or boyfriend or girlfriend go to America to study in another ways maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you left your wife back in Kenya or your girlfriend back in Kenya with your kids. How can you help your partner back in Africa to come to America if you're not married, or maybe, yeah,
So these people, they came to the US in what way?
maybe studies, or
Yeah.
maybe
So
nursing, maybe, back
yeah,
doors.
hapo
There's a
hapo
lot.
hapo 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 hapo, hata sasa itabidi niongee na Kiswahili because kuna njia nyingi watu wanakuja huku, maybe unakuja huku na visitor visa, umwacha family home, unakuja hapo unaona hapa ni kupoa, wacha ni baki baki.
Mhm.
Then sasa kurudi home inakuwa ngumu, hauwezi, inabidi ufile kitu inaitwa asylum. Ukisha file kitu inaitwa asylum,
Kwa
unless
nini utaki
upate,
ngumu, ama like unajificha? That is.
yeah, because unless uko na green card, that's why naambia wasio apply green card. But ukikuja na hizi njia za chini, unless unaandikwa na Wakenya,
Mhm.
inakuwa very hard. So hata kuita familia yako haiwezekani. That's why unaona kuna watu wanakuanga America lakini hawawezi rudi home, hata mama yake akufe. Yeah,
Oh God. Na
yeah.
kuna wenye na kun, what about those wenye wako they are there already and they would love to bring their family here but hawawezi afford, hiyo ni domob sana. Hakuna any means wanaweza fanya?
Kuna vitu kama invitation, you can invite them as visitor, but the only legal way, if you become a citizen here, you can file for your wife.
You're not citizen by then. Some of them, they are not citizen, they are there 3 years or 4 years.
Maybe sasa hiyo umefile kama kitu asylum. Ukifile asylum ni rare sa hauwezi ita mtu direct.
Oh my, and what if they are
Yeah.
working?
Unaweza work maybe, sasa utumie organization kama church, uambie church kuandikie barua, wanakuja seminar, kitu kama hiyo.
Yeah, because I know a lot of
Na-
people in America and they have their families back in Africa. Maybe they can
Yeah,
join them. But at the end
yeah.
of the day,
It's
somebody
not
will.
as easy. It's not as easy because even them
Mhm.
wamesha apply kitu inaitwa asylum, so
No,
wanajipigania
they are
sahihi.
not asylum. They are working, or they have student visa, or they are doing nurses. They're already doing working as nurse already, or in school as
Uki- uki-
nurses, or nannies.
ukikuja huku ukikuja huku for example,
Mm-hmm.
as a student,
Mm-hmm.
hauruhusiwi kufanya kazi nje ya campus. So ukifanya kazi nje ya campus, unless sasa ni zile za chini ya maji,
Okay.
unaona. Na ukikuja huku kama another way kama visitor, alafu uone mtu anafanya kazi, jua mtu asha apply asylum, hakuna vingine vile unaweza kuwa unafanya kazi huku.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah,
Wow. Anyway,
yeah.
that's funny because I don't know how it's so hard for people to come to America. Hi,
It,
Kuzo.
it
Thank you so much. Mm-hmm.
it's hard and it's easy also.
Kuzo, you should apply for a green card though. It's very easy. We have to talk
Yeah,
about it. I can even do it for you. Just
yeah.
need your
It's
information. I
it's
can do
very
for
easy, by the
somebody.
way.
I can do for somebody, or
It's just a one page and you're done.
can I do for them?
Yeah, yeah, you can.
I can do
You
for
just need
them.
you just need their passport.
Mm-hmm.
Basically it's their passport and maybe address na vitu, which is not necessary. Address na size of details zingine, wako na watoto wangapi,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, vitu kaa hizo. Yeah.
See, I have the form. I just wrote. We have pinned the website dvprogram.state.gov. It's only
Yeah.
in that where you can get the real green card, guys. Yeah.
Mm.
So anywhere
and then ukuwe na
else,
picture
or
yao.
people who are selling you, don't use it. Only
Yes.
that one. Miss VG is asking, chini ya campus, what do you mean? Like someone is working within the university, ama? I think that's up to you, Gary.
Nimesema chini ya maji. Ukiwa kwa campus, you only allowed to work 20 hours a week in the campus. So unless upate extra jobs za chini ya maji nje ya campus.
And what if you are doing nursing? You are studying nursing in America?
Uko allowed to kufanya kazi kwa nini? Kwa shule.
Na hospital?
No, you cannot work if you don't have working documents.
Yeah, what if you have working document, you are doing nursing? Can you not?
Oh, that you can work. You can work anywhere.
That's what I was asking you. Can you not bring your family in America?
You see, for example, hata ukiapply asylum, you have now hata uko na driving license, hata unaweza nunua nyumba, lakini kuita mtu it's a challenge. Ni challenge because kwanza kesi yako inaenda, hizo kesi zinaendanga for some time.
Na wenye wana nini, wenye wanafanya nursing and they are working at the same time, that means they have papers, or this thing you said, I don't know what it's called. Yeah, they are doing nursing hospital, and they are working like 2 or 3 jobs, so they have papers
in America.
Yes.
Once unajua kuna paper mara mingi, kuna ukishapata social security na upate driving license, you can work anywhere basically.
So can you be a nurse and still you don't have papers?
Na kuapply hizi kama social ni I mean driving license ni tu na need passport yako ya Kenya, so you don't need anything else.
I think
as a matter of fact for you can drive for 1 year without na ile na driving license ya Kenya. So yeah, US is very different. It's very different. The rules looks like they're relaxed, but in another way they're not.
Okay.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Oh.
Tumemaliza hiyo, si ndio? Yeah. You are not getting my question. I'm working as a nurse in America. I am married and my husband is back in Kenya with kids. How can I bring him to America when I'm still student and I'm working? Is there not any easy way?
If, for example, if you're working, it depends. As I've said, it depends with what is your status. If you are a student,
nursing is a student. Yeah.
If, for example, if you're a student here, it's only you that is here, so you are the only rightful person. Kwa sababu kita mtu lazima uoneshane you earn at least maybe 22,000 a year, so that uoneshane unaweza ita mtu huku US minimum of 22,000. So unaona kama shule una 20 hours in a week, alafu unalipa your school fees, unalipa chakula, so unaona huyo mtu aonekani kama anaweza support mtu mwingine huku. Yeah. So ndio nasema unless you use other platform like your church, waandikie mtu barua akuje different, akuje maybe kama kuimba ama something else, but then unajua tu anakukujia.
Do you have that content about that tourism chat in your, have you done it?
So for now tukume concentrate na green card, but we'll talk about the tourism. That's B1 B2 visa.
Okay. And tourism, I think in America you got 5 years or 10 years, I heard.
5 years. But it's very tricky because ukipata 5 years for example, but kwa embassy ulisema nakuja mazishi na ndaka 3 weeks. And you know in your heart that you don't want to stay in America. After those 3 weeks you have to go out.
Okay.
Even though kwa port of entry watakustampia for 6 months. So uko na visa ya 5 years. Kwa port of entry wamekustampia 6 months. You can stay in the US for 6 months. But at the embassy you said you're only coming for 3 weeks. Make sure in the 3 weeks you have to go. Otherwise, unless you sasa unataka kufile asylum ukifika huku. Unaona?
Yeah.
Na ukifile asylum sasa, hiyo visitor visa yako inakansoliwa. You are no longer, you will live here because umesema Kenya wanakupersecute. So yeah.
Yeah. So you have to have some hard excuses for sure, by the way.
Yeah. So unapata ukikuja na hiyo njia, for example sasa ya ndio umeanza kuapply asylum, unapata hauwezi toka nje hii country because now they are protecting you against watu wenye mwastaki maybe ulisema kuna mungeki wananifinya sijui nini or not. Yeah.
Woo, more than guy. That's why people, they go in America and some even die there. They never come back.
Yeah.
Wow. Somebody's asking here, Kevin Nganga. Hey, Ati, who is asking here? Ati Kevin Nganga. Hello, SallieKlaus. Would you employ me as your driver? Oh my God. I think she saw my driving license. I did the thing about DL. At the moment, I'm okay. Thank you so much. Hey,
people have to know. People have to know that some of these jobs like drivers, sijui nini, hauwezi pata ukiwa nje ya Kenya au nje ya hiyo country.
You can't.
You have to be here because those are the low jobs. So anybody can do it here in America. So ama Germany, unless you are very highly qualified, like wewe ni neurosurgeon, kitu kama hiyo. Sasa US wanaweza kutafuta, ama you are high athlete.
But I had you can go to Canada as a driver.
Mtu kama Kipchoge US inaweza snatch kutoka Kenya, unaona, because they will benefit from him.
I also try to tell people in my YouTube channel or in my channel that when you have this thing, hospitality, old thing with hospital nurses, those are the job to bring you Madu, if not education. The thing like mechanical or bus driver, drivers, those are very, very, very rare. It's hard.
For US, it's it's so hard for people to just, because already there are so many people in the US, so you must be in the US for you to get some of these jobs.
Yeah.
Hakuna vile unaweza pata hata kazi ya military ama anything else when you're outside the US. You have to be here first. And that's why we're telling you, apply for the green card so that first of all you're here. Otherwise jobs are there. If you want to be a driver, you can be a driver. But remember, hata kunyoa peke yake in the US, lazima uende shule. Upate state certification. Kunyoa peke yake.
That's the same thing in Germany.
Hauwezi guza kichwa ya mtu kama hauna certificate.
Only cleaning, maybe cleaning. And maybe hotel, waitering. No, waitering you can get to some of the hotels without, but not the bigger one.
But you have to go for training.
But your payment will always be low if you don't have
minimum wage. Yeah, minimum wage.
Yeah. Somebody's asking, what if you have a daughter but I divorced him? What if you have a daughter but I divorced him, the dad?
You just have to show you just have to show paperwork that you are really divorced.
I don't have papers to show I'm no longer with him. Kindly advise.
Sasa you ni hard because America, they just, what is on paper is what they go with. A government document. They speak to what is a government official document is what they speak to. Not your words.
But I will still play because we only have how many days? Almost like 3 weeks, and then the chance is gone. Just apply. In case you win, my dear friend, within 2 weeks you'll have a solution.
Just or you can apply and say you're just single. You just have a baby.
Yeah, just make sure that the guy does. If they were married and then the guy has to come and show that he's my wife, that's also a mess.
Yeah.
But I think that should be a big.
Unless when you're applying, then your hubby knows that you're going with their child, so that's something else.
Yeah. Somebody is also asking, what happens when you can't pay tuition fee? Labda pesa haitoshi, or you are not earning enough to pay your tuition fee.
If you're clever, there is always a lot of sponsorship.
Hey, America, you can't lack.
There's a way. Yeah, there's a way out. As in,
they work 24 hours.
Yeah, you will find something.
Yeah. Nani anaitwa you are in Seattle. When you say Seattle, like you half of them they are Kenyans, you say?
Yeah, si hata Wakenya wamejaa bwana. Huku ni Kenya ndogo.
I heard even you have like you say somewhere in your one of your content that you have like 5 churches of Kenyans.
No, we have over 50 churches. Kenyan churches.
Yani wanaenda kufanya biashara huko.
We have even like supermarkets for Kenyans. We have, as in, everything is here.
Wow.
Kuna mpaka restaurants, kuna restaurants ka 10 za Kikenya huku. Pali unakula motura.
Oh my God. Karibu bado kama wagitheri na maharagwe. Karibu wale
Ziko by the way, unaona mpaka chapo. Watu wapikangi chapo, kuna watu wakupika.
My God. Kwa hivyo yani America tu you can survive with anything. Paka samosa chipo.
Huku kuna watu wamekuja US hata kizungu wajui because walikuja wakapata kwa Kikuyu wakaingia, sasa ni Kikuyu ndogo. Yani hiyo unaenda kwa Mkikuyu, unaenda church kwa Mkikuyu. So yani ni kama ulitoka Nyahururu ukakuja Nyahururu ingine huku.
So they don't. It's like that. Yeah, it's like some people here they like even mostly they are Nigerians or West African. Most of them they are here more than 20 years, but they don't even know German.
Yeah.
Walitoka Italy ama Spain wakaingia German, wakakuta places zao. Also in Berlin there's also a lot of Kenya, but here you have to know the language. No way through.
Yeah.
Hii hapa hakuna no way through.
Huku ni rahisi kumanuva, I think, more than European countries. I believe so.
Judy Rami, did we answer her question? Judy Rami, were you married legally? Do the daughter have the father's names? Yeah, because then you have to change. And I heard in Kenya you can even change your child birth certificate. I know, guys, if you are Kenyan, and in Kenya nowadays, like almost everything is possible. Just
possible, quote unquote.
Possible. Just talk to smart people like MkenyaMarekani here. Go subscribe to his channel. If you need something, go to her Instagram inbox. Say Sally sent me to you. Yeah. So if one has a visitor's visa, watakuja. If one has a visitor visa to the USA apart seeking asylum, which other way can you work as a permanent in the USA?
Olewa bwana, tafuta mtu akuoe.
Cool. Yeah. And if one reports to the USA that one is seeking false asylum, what would happen? Nikki? If somebody says
kuna watu wanastakiananga na hiyo unafurushwa, unatolewa huku mbio sana.
What?
Kuna watu wanastakiananga, for example, mkosane na demu yako akuitie ice tosha. Wewe unapelekwa nyumbani, teke next flight na karatasi.
Kuna guy alideportiwa when you were young from Kenya. Alikuwa karibu na koshi yangu without nothing.
Yeah, unachukuliwa hivyo vile huko na unapelekwa kwa airport. Saa hiyo.
He went there as a sport. He was a sportler. Maybe some of the people in Facebook they might know him, but I won't say his name because ninaona kuna watu waota hapa. Yes, Ruth Kamora, I know you are here and you are listening to me.
Kwisha wewe.
No, I'm just want to say it's not a band. So he went there to play or to run. So he got a Muzungu wife, yeah. And then that Muzungu wife, I think he had Ali. I don't know what he did, but you know he was thrown out without even no clothes, nothing, not even suitcase.
Yeah, walami si watu kukosea bana, au watakupeleka mbio bana.
Yeah. So anyway, that was many years ago. So everybody will.
It happens. So even Kenyans to Kenyans.
No. Is there okay? Is there Kenyans homeless? Guy, my friend, can you tell him if Kenya homeless in USA?
Yeah, there's a lot because huku you know everything is acceptable. Hizi ma drugs zote unaenda tu hapa kwa duka unanunua. So ukitoka Kenya na ulikuwa umekaziwanga, unakuja hapa ziko available. So you spoil yourself kabisa. Alafu you cannot be employed by anybody. Even your driving license will be taken. So yeah, itabidi ukwe tu utafute njia zingine za kusurvive. So but huku vitu kama kunywa pombe zinakubaliwa, but kiwango fulani, unaona, kiungwana, si ile Kikenya unakunywa unaanza Cause utakunywa upige bibi yako akuitie 911, kwisha wewe.
You're
Kwa
done.
jela.
You're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was there with her. She's also a YouTuber, Miss VG, and she said when some of the girls comes here and you marry these white guys, she's in Denmark, I'm in Germany. Like you marry a Danish or I marry a German, and then when you have your kids, when you have your friends, you meet weekend and you start drinking. So it come like a katabia. You don't stop drinking. So these guys, they are watching you. So those are one of the major reasons Kenyans or Africans, their kids are being taken.
You know the challenge is
Mm-hmm.
unajua watu wakiwa Kenya wanaonanga Amerika ati ni imewachiliwa hivi. My friend, here hata mtoto wako ukikaa tu kidogo mchune hivi akuwe na alama, aende shule, ulizo nini ulifanya, ati ni mama alinichuna. Wewe mtoto wako anaenda tu hivyo hivyo. The rules are very strict. Even if you think they're relaxed, they are very strict. Very very strict. Like rule hawezi bendiwa. So like for instance, umeenda park, umwacha mtoto akicheza hapo, utapata gari 5 hapo za makarao hapo. Wanasema mtoto anacheza peke yake na uko tu hapo within.
Okay. So it's like
here.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I'm always with my 3 kids. Okay, my son is now big, he can go alone to play, but the small one, they are my handbag. So that's why nowadays I don't even have time for YouTube because I have to be there for them. Because if they are still dirty or alone and everything, why, my dear guys? Kids, children here, they are investment. Miss Vigi, but no, my daughter has his name. I'm confused. Okay. Then you have to change her passport, my dear. That's so simple. It's not so complicated. Don't feel complicated, my dear. So anyway, let us answer our last question. Oh, there's another one here. I mean, if a snitch reports to the USA government that one is seeking asylum through false claims, what will happen to that individual? I have a friend who is currently facing this. She's in Minnesota. Oh.
Yeah, it's tricky, bana. Hapo they will have to invest deportiwe. You can easily also be deported ukianza kuingia kwa illegal. Kuna hizo ma stories za gangs. That's why it's good. Hata kama unatumia pombe or anything, huwa naungwana, unaenda kwako, unatumia, unalala hivyo. Si ati unaenda place unaanza kama Kenya, unadhani uko Kenya. Hapo utapelekwa teke. Utapelekwa teke. Kunywa kiungwana, because hii gospel ya kusema ati pombe ni mbaya huku, si, it's not a gospel. It's because people use it but they don't allow it to control them. Mtu anachapa kiasi, kama ni half a glass anachapa kiasi, kesho ako job, it doesn't affect them. But hii kunywa kumaliza, sasa kusema ati unakunywa umalize,
akiwa na 20 akikunywa the following day analala the whole day.
So nobody will employ you. Because first of all, before you get into any job, they do your drug test. Kama sasa pombe iko juu ama nini iko ama bangi iko juu. Unajua huku bangi imekubalika mpaka heroin na vitu zote, unaenda tu kwa duka unachukua. So ukikuwa unazitumia sana, hata job huwezi pata. So it's a tricky world. And a lot of people, that's why wana end up kuwa homeless, because wanakuwa attached to hizi drugs such that wanaamua wacha nisifanye kazi, niendelee na hii maisha.
So bad. And watu wamekuangalia. Our son Gary is in America. Taizo msee kuishia unaishia. My God.
So you have to, there's too much freedom, but also this freedom is capped. Like there's freedom in one hand, but also the rule is very strict. The rule is very, like kwa gari ukunywe, for example, uonekane tu kidogo unaendesha tu gari iingie kwa line ya PE, kwa you know the lane, uingie kwa ile lane, uingie kwa ile nyingine, kama umelala, polisi anakusimamisha. Kama alikuwa nyuma yako anakusimamisha, anakuambia I saw you, you're wavering, what's up?
I will give that story. I did my story about DL. I did that content, I think 2 or 3 days ago, and I forgot to say that story. How someone reported me. Imagine he's driving behind me. He called police for me. I will say that I have to redo a part 2. Here, even German, you cannot. People, they sense a little bit your auto is going a little bit out of the way. You know, sometimes unaangalia phone and then you're like, you are driving on the wrong side. you're
Yeah,
done. You're done.
the rules are strict.
You reach
So
on your house, and then the next 1 minute, police. Are you drunk? Everything. Yeah, it's also here, also
yeah.
like the same. That's why driving is here. It's kind of driving is also some. It's like investment. When you have that card, it's everything.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
once
yeah.
gone, it's gone. You cannot do anything without a car here. Yeah.
No, not even a car. That's your identity card. So without identity card, you can't do anything.
Yeah. So my kids, if I want to go to shopping for me where I live, I have to use car. If I want to go to market to buy my kids clothes, to anything I want to go except kindergarten, I have to
Yeah,
use car. Church, car,
yeah,
everything car.
yeah.
So
The distances are long, man.
yeah.
Yeah. So
So I think we have no question. We only have viewers and they are saying nothing. I can see everybody and they don't want to say anything. But thank you for being there, for listening to us. Gary, do you have it? Gary. Kenya Marekani.
Marekani.
Genau. Acha nitoe hapo. I hope umeweka jina yako. People can see you. We don't have names. I can't see your name.
Si wewe ndio umetoa.
How?
Click hapo. Ndio hiyo sasa.
It's there. Mkenya Marekani by the way amewamwabuju mzungu ama ambujuni wa baba. Mama, how do you call,
Wangu si abuju bana. Abuju ni wenye wanaoa kwa sababu ya makaratasi.
Kweli? Really?
I think that's what I'm getting.
Sijui. Mimi nasikia abuju ni mzungu. That's what I thought.
Hapana, mimi hapana.
Wewe hapana, si makaratasi. Because I listened to your story.
Yeah.
How my sis, you are in America, or my sis in America. And this guy is also in America. By the way, Karanja uko wapi? Huyu jamaa ko Seattle. Where are you? Maybe I can connect you. Say hi to Gary. This is also my home, back in my home area. We are neighbors, and he's in America, but I don't know which sides. Ebu, can you tell us where you are, Karanja? He was, by the way, he's also a sportler. He can run athletics, something like that.
I'm in Arizona. Oh, okay.
He's in Arizona. Okay.
Mm.
Where are you seeing? I can't see.
Sinaona kwa nini comment.
Ameweka hapa. Okay, siko nimeona tu ya hi Gary. Yeah. So this guy here, he's married to a white. Yes, your wife is. I listened to your story on your other account, but you don't promote it. I don't know why. The other account.
Yeah. Yeah. I decided to do I separated my account. Yeah, to concentrate on MkenyaMarekani. Then the other one is gonna be personal. My music is gonna go there. So ukiingia kwa MkenyaMarekani, you'll find some of my music still there. So
wase ninapanda bei. This guy is a star. Ni mceleb. Amekuwa mpaka kwa Churchill. Hey, ninapanda bei. So munitreat vizuri. This guy is a star. He's you are a musician. Anyway, you are married to a white. She's American.
Yes.
And I listened to your story. Yako si ya makaratasi. Mulipatana Nairobi.
Yeah, tulishi Nairobi. By the way, mimi sikuwa na plan kukuja US. Nitakuja kupiga story yangu baadaye hapa. Sikuwa nataka kuja US. I had made it in Kenya, so I was fine in Kenya.
Ukarudi ukaanza zero.
Kukuja huku nikaona maisha ni tofauti.
Oh my God. Okay.
Kuna comedy ya Kenya na kuna comedy ya the world.
America. Yeah. But I also have, I want to bring you one time back here, because I have so many people that are suffering with dialysis. I would like you to talk about dialysis, how people should take care of their health, because you suffered. Nilikujua when you were sick.
Yeah.
And you just got your new kidneys, I think 1 or 2 months ago.
Yes.
And this is because I have some family members who are close to my heart. They are suffering this. I think we talked about that in my tent, yeah?
Yeah.
And I would like to bring that topic because it's so easy people to live healthy and okay, some you cannot pretend because some are inborn or they get when they are kids. There's something you cannot. But for us grown up, there's a way we can limit and there's a way we can avoid to have these diseases, like with our diet, and always
Mm.
checking up and down. I think you have to take your PP or something like that to know that
Yeah.
your
You have to
sugar.
check. There's a lot to check. But we'll do this in a different topic. We're talking about green card. So tutakuja
Yeah,
ndio watu wabaki
tuchanganye
hapo.
hapo. Definitely I will bring you back because I want to talk to hii itakuwa dialysis healthy because I
Yeah,
also do
yeah.
nutrition. Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
So nitakuleta kwa type ya nutrition.
Yes.
So guys, this guy, you have to show him some love. He's amazing. He has shown us so much. So
Mm-hmm.
kindly go to his YouTube channel. As you see there, let me remove the name. Oh, he's my friend Gary from Michiko, Korea. Gary is a living testimony. Yes, yes, yes. Even
Yes,
Karanja
yes.
know you.
Thank you so much. Thank
Karanja
you so
know
much,
you.
bro. Yeah, asante
Kwanza
sana bro. Salute.
Karanja anajuana na Yub. Nani? Whatever. That's another story of another day. So anyway,
Oh,
yeah, umeshikanisha. So MkenyaMarekaniTV, guys, go to his channel. Hata wenye kwa Facebook, we have a lot of viewers. Please go and subscribe to his channel. He's an
yeah.
amazing. He's a dad, by the way. He has a daughter called Kenya. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Your daughter is
Yeah.
called Kenya.
Yes, 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 kabisa.
Nini ka ati wewe karibu niseme nini ka kamwalalo. Hmm?
Useme abuju.
Hi. Karibu niseme kamwabuzuka watu wangu hapana kamwalalo. You will see her, but I don't. Where can they see your daughter? Do you have you done a video in your content,
Yeah. She has a YouTube channel, Miss Kenya.
Miss Kenya?
When you click to Kenya Marekani, utaona nimelink all my channels hapo. Utaona Gerwe Naina na utaona Miss Kenya.
And also you go and listen her how she met his wife. Yeah,
Yeah.
I listened to it. I was like this. Yeah, the way either it was like a story. Let me not mix because this is a green card story. I think I have to bring you here. But first, I'm gonna come to your channel so that also we can do what I do here in this channel. Yeah, sikuachilia, sifilia, nataka uende, nataka tu ukae, but yeah, lazima nitakuachilia, otherwise utamesi live. Tutakuwa tunafanya promotion and then for serious business. So guys,
Yeah. Watu wanapenda
listen to
moshene
this
sana.
video, you learn a lot. Yeah,
Watu wanapenda mehemehe sana.
yeah, people
Mehemehe.
wanapenda mehe sana. I think that's what make
Yeah.
us. Unajua watu kama sisi wenye wameshindwa kusumbuliwa na watoto the whole day, hata uwezi shika simu, then you have your own time, you want to relax.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. Your last words, my friend.
My last words is you cannot win a green card if you didn't apply. So make sure you apply.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apply. Bahati nasibu, but you never know. Yeah, you never know. Every year they get 55,000 people. So
Wow.
you can be the luckiest one
Maybe you are
every year. So
yes.
if you're not lucky this year in 2023, you'll be lucky in 2024. So just keep trying. You never know. Okay.
Yeah.
And please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's called MkenyaMarekani. Pale ndo tutakupasha jinsi ilivyo. You can follow me if you need to talk to me. You can follow me on Kenya Marekani on Instagram or Gary Wenaina on Instagram as well.
Yeah. So Gary, don't go. I'm also a businesswoman, so you have to talk behind the tent. Yeah, I did it in America. So guys, thank you so much for viewing, for being with us, giving us this I would say Gesellschaft in Germany, but you gave us company in English. Let me use it like that. And God bless you. For any other questions, please leave the question there. Okay? So
Yes.
we love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Kwaheri. Cheers.